He's acquired a dog that he has named after part of the thing. Let me get to what was the name? Amiel, Aameul.
You had Lenny the Mule, and now you have Dog a Mule.
It's actually one of the names, or one of the heads of the Demogorgon is the name of the dog.
Okay.
So that's
I'm sure the demon is just pleased as hell to have their name used as for a dog.
So he can keep an eye on me. He's close by. But he's still got a lot of the traits that a halfling would have. He's not quite the powerful warlock yet, so he's not, being fully taken over by evil at this point.
Cool. Rachel's having some technical difficulty. Give me 1 sec.
All I know is I'm in the back of this wagon, my arms are crossed, I'm totally not stealing the wagon. If you guys want to continue to be healed, because my church will, exile me if I'm too evil.
Yeah, and you joined the wrong group.
So I'm getting, drug along. I'm just along for the ride.
You have your hands over your eyes so you can't see what's going on. I'm not here.
I just didn't want to get left in the woods in the dark.
Because that was about to happen.
I know.
All right. So, okay, that was I'm sorry. There was a conscious objection there from Wynn. We are not stealing the wagon.
No, she's
I'm
protesting to the actions of the group.
Okay, that's fine. What case would you like to make to the group?
I'm sitting in the back, my arms are crossed. I was going to get left in the woods, so I'm against my own free will going with them.
But you're still riding on it. You're not going to walk behind it. You are going to take advantage of it.
I'm with the court.
Okay.
Isn't the wagon and the horse owned by Lord Ethert?
Yeah, I don't know that it's so much a problem of stealing the wagon as leaving Ped in the middle of the woods.
That too.
At night by himself.
Let's not think about that. Let's worry about stealing the wagon.
It's not like there's, monsters or anything lurking in the cemetery at night, right?
We didn't see any shadows or anything.
Is there not? Is there not monsters?
I think we woke them all up last session.
I don't know.
Don't care, riding a horse.
What was that? Oh my gosh.
Scary.
All right. Yeah, I'm sure there's nothing in the woods. Okay. So, all right, you hop on the wagon. Wynn riding on the back, very angrily, and you're making your way down the road. Can everyone roll me a perception, please?
Oh man, these rolls.
All right. So, Wynn, on the back of the wagon, sees one of those dark shapes that you saw previously kind of poke its head out of the woods. So she's sitting on the back, facing backwards. Toshi is riding on his mastiff alongside the wagon. Who was driving? We've got it's either Lilium or Mara.
Yes. No. Well, I'm riding the horse.
You're on the horse. Okay, so
I'm on the horse.
Mara, any objection to driving then?
No, I've got experience with horses, so that's fine.
Okay. So I'm assuming Lilium is sitting up on the horse, kicking it in the ribs every once in a while, wanting it to go faster, even though it's attached to a wagon.
No, she's trying to braid its hair.
Okay. It's even better. Tie some bones in it or something. Okay. So as you guys are cruising, again, Wynn, you're looking back behind and you see one of these figures kind of dart out of the trees and stop short, kind of takes note of you, and disappears back into the woods. would you like to alert the rest of the group that there may be something watching you?
I don't know. I'm tempted to just let it surprise them since they left.
I don't know. Would your deity like that?
Yeah, no. I alert everyone. I give them a heads up. I kind of gesture to the area where I saw it.
Okay. You guys like to just kind of continue on your way now?
I mean,
I am deeply involved in braiding this horse's hair. Okay.
Okay.
We do have a mission to complete. I mean, this is what we're here for.
I really don't want to do much until we at least hand the body over.
All right. Okay, so you continue down the road. Nothing really seems to be happening for quite a little bit. Hang on just a moment. You guys are free to talk amongst yourselves.
I still can't see shit on this map.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, you don't need to. You don't need to see anything at the
or
moment.
anything.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I'm just whining about how we should go back and get Ped, and no one's listening.
So,
I argue that the horse is Ped. They are one and the same.
He's managed to survive this long. I'm sure he's not completely unskilled.
Seems somewhat resilient.
all right.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
My riding
happened?
master.
He linked a picture of his mastiff.
Where? In the Hangout chat?
Yeah. No, in the Skype group.
Oh, fantastic. Looks awesome. Okay. So, again, you guys are riding down the road. Lilium, deep in thought, braiding this horse's hair. And when, again, you see one of these shapes, two actually, smaller, one smaller, one larger, kind of peek out of the woods again and disappear once more into the darkness.
You know what? I'm gonna call out and see if it's Ped. Can I call out Ped's name loud to see if I get a response?
Yeah, absolutely.
Should I roll?
No, nope. Just go ahead and yell Ped.
Ped, is that you, Ped? And I'm gonna yell it, and I'm gonna cause a commotion. Just not only because I want to find him, but because I'm mad that we decided to leave him.
Okay, so you are yelling and screaming for Ped, and you do not hear a voice answer you, but you do hear a sound. It's kind of like something goes zooming right by your head.
Should I roll for like a
Nope.
like an ability or? Okay, so I'm.
You could roll maybe like a perception or maybe an insight.
All right, let me see here.
Okay.
Can I also roll to recognize the sound?
Yes, absolutely.
You said insight?
Roll a perception first to make sure that you actually heard it.
Okay.
So I got a 23 perception.
Okay. So everyone kind of hears this zip, and with her battle experience, Mara instantly knows the sound of an arrow, whizzing by. So something has shot at Wynn as she is screaming Ped's name into the darkness.
Obviously, he doesn't want to be disturbed.
Alright, well, I understand what that sound is, and I yell for everyone to hold tight, and I whip those horses, or that horse. Get him moving.
Yay!
Okay, so you are you're basically just running.
Yeah, if I can't see what it is, we need to get out of range for them to shoot. If they come out of wherever they're hiding to try to hit us, we could at least get eyes on them.
Okay. All right, so you are moving faster down the road. The wagon is bouncing. It's not the most fantastic wagon ever, so it's bouncing on the hard, relatively unkept portion of road. We haven't actually hit the main pass yet that takes you past the city of Greenest or the town of Greenest. So this is still kind of a less traveled path up towards the cemetery. As you are moving through the woods, there's trees on either side of you. The moon is still kind of bathing everything in a soft light, and you're able to see the open area between the trees and basically the road in front of you relatively clearly. And as you're coming up, you see that there are figures on the road ahead of you. Doesn't seem that they have taken note of you yet, but you're coming
Run 'em
up
over.
quickly behind them.
Are they recognizable? Are they from the town? Or
They're humanoid. From the distance you're at, they're several 100 feet away. You can't really tell exactly what they are from here. So you could potentially just try to move up past them. Maybe they're just travelers on the road. Again, this is not the heavily traveled section of road, the main pass yet. So you're not exactly sure what it might be.
I think
I
we
say
should
we-
slow our pace so we don't startle them.
Yeah, we'll approach cautiously.
Gonna go ahead and pop up the map as well. If you can zoom in on the map, you see the town of Greenest there. The Uldun Trail is the road that you, or the main road that you guys would be heading back to. You are north of that, currently up towards the Wood of Sharp Teeth. Not quite that far, but the Uldun Trail is very well traveled and would be relatively kept up just from the constant travel that it sees. People walking on it, rolling wagons on it. The ground is all nice and flat and packed nice and tightly, and this is a much more gravelly section of trail that you guys are on. All right, so I'm sorry, what were we doing?
Running?
Slowing down. Yes. Were we going to? We're gonna just come right up on the rear of them and.
We're gonna approach cautiously.
Okay.
I think we should probably call out, like, hey,
Okay.
coming up, approaching from behind.
Okay. So as you call out, you notice that one of the shapes is kind of moving back and forth a bit ahead of you on the road. It looks larger, and as you approach and call out, you notice that it's a column of humanoids marching, and one of them turns to look back at you and hisses, and the one in front of him is actually mounted on what appears to be a large lizard. Turns around and looks at you as well. All of them eventually, the news kind of gets through the group that you guys are approaching from behind, and one of the taller of the members of this party points to the two at the rear, points back towards you, and the rest of the group continues on down the road. Two of them are now approaching you, however. So hold on.
I
just a
wave and say
moment.
hi.
Okay.
You said two members of the group are approaching us?
Yes.
I think we should probably stop and let them approach us so that we don't seem like a threat to this large group of people.
Let me get you guys on the board here.
all right, so you said that it's something riding a lizard,
Yep.
Oh God.
so they're not villagers then.
Probably not.
But they're humanoids. Like, I mean,
One of them is.
Let me know when the map is up so I can tell you if I see it or not.
Okay.
distinctive features, or can we? I'll wait though. I'll wait till the map's up.
Are they just
Okay,
heading to town, or do they look aggressive?
They're pretty aggressive. So two of them, the two rear ones, instantly turn and begin to run down the road. You see that one of them is a small lizard-looking humanoid, only maybe 3-4 feet tall, holding a spear, and he begins to scream as he runs down the road towards you. He is quickly passed by another of his similar-looking humanoid riding on this lizard, and he's also charging you. Let's go ahead and roll some initiative.
I'm trying. Oh, hold on, let me see. Oh, it would help if I could select my actual character. Well, I'm not going first.
All right. What were the three of your initial? Okay, Mara's 16, Toshi and Wynn.
Sorry, I'm trying to roll. It just wanted to fight me about this token thing. There we go.
Yeah, well, how did you guys fix that?
You click on the arrow.
You have to
up.
click on your, click on the arrow and then click on your own token.
Are we in combat yet? Now that they're charging us, or
You are going to be, yes.
can I dip behind Mara?
Yeah, sure, that's fine. If you guys want to just go ahead and position yourselves, whatever marching order you would have been in as you're approaching, that's completely fine. Or you're kind of at this point you've jumped off the wagon, I guess would be more accurate.
Oh, so I'm in the back then.
So that means
No, I
I've had a
stay on the
chance
horse
to
and just
dismount
charge
too.
Whee!
Why are you hiding behind the Warlocks? You know we're even squishier than you.
I was in the back.
You guys have a lot more hit points than she does, though.
Not
Oh.
now.
No, you don't.
Last fight.
No, you don't. How many? Okay, never mind. I see it now. That's right. Toshi still hasn't
Haven't fully
I
healed.
thought we...
healed himself up. I want to go over
I only
some
get one hit dive.
some rules with you guys, some combat rules. You notice that there are some things on the map. There's some trees. There are some rocks, things like that. Has anyone looked at the cover system?
No.
You can actually
No.
hide behind things and get bonuses to your defenses.
Oh,
So, for example, we'll just say that Toshi, you were standing here, and this kobold here does not have direct line of sight of you, but you can see him. He actually takes a negative to his attack towards you. If you are completely behind this, he cannot hit you with a ranged attack from there at all, assuming that that the item that you're hiding behind is actually tall enough for you to completely hide behind. But if you're out of line of sight, he can't hit you. If he was to maybe throw like some kind of fireball attack here, it would potentially hit you because that's where the damage is originating from, but he can't attack you directly.
Can we hide behind the wagon?
Are these trees to our bushes up to our left?
They are trees.
Okay.
Could you
Was that a
hide
yes?
behind the wagon? Yes. Let me give you a wagon. Hold on 1 minute.
That is a tiny wagon.
I'm sizing the wagon. There you go. Is that better?
Yep.
So you guys have your wagon. We'll just pretend that actually...
What the heck is... Oh, is that... That is not a horse. Oh, no, it is. Now it is.
How's
It looked
that?
like a really messed up cow.
There you go.
Cow of dwarfism.
And I can do one more.
Toss the body!
There we go. Okay. All right. Everyone good? For now. I like how I basically see just a bunch of laser pointers. Like, how far away are these bitches? Okay.
Yep.
So the two creatures, you can see that one is you guys would be able to tell this pretty. They're fairly common. Is a kobold. It's about a 3.5 foot humanoid lizard man. They're very tribal, kind of primitive, not very brave and intelligent. But it looks like he was taking orders from somebody. So the rest of the group look like there were about 4 or 5 of them have taken off down the road. This is probably what you saw coming up from behind you as well. Not 100% sure if those are still following you or not, but it may behoove you to take these guys down quickly if you can. So the kobold is coming at you. There's also a second kobold on a lizard. Kobolds actually ride lizards pretty regularly. So this is relatively large. I mean, it's about 6 or 7 feet long. The tail probably makes it quite a bit longer than that. It can move very quickly, and it begins to kind of overtake the kobold as as they approach together.
I know it's dark-ish. Can we see what color this lizard is?
Can you see what color he is? Yeah, he's like a brownish.
Brownish. Okay.
Why?
Because he looked bluish in the picture,
Oh,
and I was
okay.
concerned.
You were, oh, well, you think it was cold?
No, I was concerned that he might smell like ozone.
Oh, and be magical?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was abstract, and I did not know where it was going. I was like, what is wrong with him? Did I break it? Okay, but I got you. I'm gonna go ahead and throw Lilium's nameplate up.
If there is one thing that my character has studied, it's lizards and whatnot.
Okay. So he is coming at you. He's got, it's down by his side. He has several spears and some kind of quiver. And he draws one of those and hurls it at Mara. And let's see, he's going to take a swing-a-ling. Okay, never mind. That was Toshi's initiative. That was a 1, not my throw. What is your AC, Rachel? Mara?
16.
16. Okay, so he hits you, and he takes that javelin, hurls it, and it's pretty spot on. He hits you for a nominal 4 damage. Would you like to subtract that, or would you like me to?
I cannot select my character to subtract the amount.
I'll go ahead and subtract it. All right, and who is that? You are actually up. I'll go ahead and try to fix whatever's going on with your character, but what would you like to do? That's all he did. He's already charging, so that's his move. And you can't select Mara at all?
Nope, not at all.
Are you on the ruler? Because it looks like you keep bringing up the measure.
Because it's assigned to you.
Did you click on the arrow?
Oh, yeah, maybe. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
That's cool. All right.
Cool.
Yep. So he's coming up on you. What would you like to do?
You say coming up on me, but his character hasn't moved. Has he moved any closer?
He's in the process of charging. His move was them coming up towards you, so he's not doing an additional move this round. But he took one of his little javelins and threw it right at you, nailed you in the breastplate. Didn't pierce it, but did a little bit of damage.
Let's see. Everybody else with me is ranged damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna draw my sword and run at the kobold.
Okay.
It's 25 feet, so I should be able to get there and swing at him.
All right. Take a swing.
Got a 17.
Okay, 17 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
It's a 2.
2. Okay. So you charge up and you take actually a good decent chunk out of them. These guys are pretty small, pretty weak. So he's not, specifically terrifying. But you take a good swing at him. It gashes pretty deep, and he looks back up at you and hisses. So next up is the other. The mounted kobold. So the other kobold on the lizard are going to run past Mara. Let me double check on... Okay. Let's see. I'm going to move up to here. As he runs by Mara, he's going to take another swing. The lizard is going to kind of bite at you. And misses. So as he's running past you, the rider hasn't attacked yet, but the lizard kind of snaps at you, and you're able to deflect that with your shield. The rider, however, is looking at some of these juicy little targets, specifically this little halfling. He figures that he is a good size to be able to take him, so he takes a javelin and throws that at Toshi.
Do I get an attack of opportunity for him running past me?
Yes, you do. Pick one of the targets. You can either attack the lizard or the rider.
The rider.
Okay. Good call. Thank you for catching that.
It got a 13.
13 hits.
5 is what I hit for.
5. Okay, so the lizard is running past you, turns and snaps. You deflect the lizard's bite, take your sword, and completely decapitate the rider. His head
Nice.
comes right off his shoulders, his body slumps over, and he falls right to the ground. The lizard, though, continues on south, wanting to, in the direction that his rider last commanded him to go. But very cool. Nice. Okay, next up is Wynn.
Alright, I'm going to use Sacred Flame on the lizard that's charging us.
Okay.
So let me see here.
And everyone caught why she got that extra attack, right? The attack of opportunity?
Because they were like.
Yeah,
right
because he was
next to
moving
each other.
fast.
Right.
So I rolled a 2.
Okay. So your sacred flame is like...
Just
It's like
put
a
it out,
sacred...
yeah,
It's got-
because we left head.
Is that why? Your god has forsaken you now? So Wynn just drops her
Left
knees and
me to
starts to
die.
pray? Okay. Did you want to move at all?
Yeah, I think I might try this cover thing, and I'm gonna. Well, I get 30 feet. Let me double
Yep.
check.
I think that's your
Okay.
speed.
Perfect 30. Oh God.
What have you done?
Oh, Jesus. Her god has forsaken her now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go right here. It's perfect 30 feet right there.
Perfect. Okay, cool. So, Wynn sees the lizard snap at Mara. Mara take the rider's head clean off. And while this is happening and it's running at her, she kind of dips back from behind Toshi and runs and hides behind something a little more robust. Okay, nice. All right. So, Lilium, it is your go.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Let's see. My line of sight.
Good deal.
I can see it from here, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna try to cast Eldritch Blast.
We're going to do something. Lilium, smaller races like Toshi and the Halfling, they get certain benefits when they're moving around because you're playing a child. We're going to give you those same benefits. So things like
Woo!
moving under the wagon or something like that. Normally that would be difficult terrain. We'd reduce your speed by a half. We'll probably do like a third or something
Okay.
like that. So if you'd like to get under something or something like that, just let me know and we'll figure out how to do that.
Get under the horse. Hey.
Yeah. Well,
Do you know?
Oh,
Do you want to know what the halfling trait is that gives that?
what?
Read it out. So you can move through the space of any creature that is a size larger than yours.
Oh, to one
Just as
size?
FYI.
Normally
It
it's
is
two sizes.
a
So a
size
halfling
larger.
one size larger. That's pretty cool. So yeah, we'll give you that, Lilium.
Okay, cool. All right, well, I'm going to still do the same thing and
Okay.
then roll to see if I hit. With Eldritch. Was that a hit?
On the lizard, it is not. No.
Aw, sad face.
So your Eldritch Blast kind of goes a little wide, streaks off. What does it look like, your Eldritch Blast?
You know, that's a good question. Let me see. It's a crackling energy streak.
Okay, what color?
I'm going to say pink.
Okay. Nice. So your pink energy streak goes flying off into the off into the woods. Go ahead, Toshi. It is your turn.
Alrighty, let's see here. So I can move fire spell and then continue in the rest of my movement.
Yes, that's correct.
So I'm gonna move there, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna move here 15 feet so that I can shoot this guy and hopefully kill it.
Okay, and you can shoot through a friendly occupied space.
Right.
Oh, but
I
I'm
couldn't
sorry.
have shot,
Right, you're
I couldn't
absolutely
have
right.
shot
I got
through
you.
the other lizard, right?
Right.
I had to at least. Okay. So I'm gonna fire at the one that Mara is engaged with right now.
Okay.
Hit him with Eldritch Blast.
All right. And you hit him.
Nice.
And
Oh, wait, did you roll your d20?
yeah,
Oh, wait.
he rolled the attack and the damage.
Oh, how do you do
Cool.
that?
It's part of the
First, you got to
the
be
spell book.
super fancy.
yeah,
I
you
can
gotta
help
set
out.
it up.
I can help you set it up though.
Okay, so your
Look at
Eldritch
this.
Blast. What is your and keep in mind, guys, with stuff like Eldritch Blast, it can do whatever you can call it something else. It could be Toshi Blast. It can do whatever you want it to do. So, when you're casting Eldritch Blast, what is that actually doing to this creature?
I hadn't thought about it.
Let's
I'll
think about it. You could literally pick up a slingshot and act like you are shooting a rock and shoot an Eldritch Blast at this guy. I don't care. But okay, yeah. Think about kind of what flavor you'd like to give your spells. But this spell, whatever it looks like, goes streaking on towards this and passes straight past Mara, nailing this kobold and sends him straight to the ground. And he is DED dead. Now
I'm
this
gonna
lizard.
finish my movement speed.
Yep.
Am I able to be right here? Or
Yes,
is
you
that
can move to us. You can't move past her if you don't have enough squares to go, and you can't take up the same space. But yes, you can. You
But
can move
this
right there.
spot
That's
that's
fine.
like half rock, half ground.
Yeah,
is
we'll
fine.
call that cover. So that's fine. In some cases, we may need to adjust that, but right there is perfectly fine. Okay, and let's see. He died, sadly. Mara, it is your turn.
All right, I want to run up behind this lizard as it's heading towards my companions
Okay.
and drive the bottom edge of my shield into its hind end.
Okay.
Ow.
Hopefully I don't miss.
So are you not attacking for damage?
Oh, well,
Are you
I
trying
am.
to-
I just didn't want to use my sword. I want to use the edge of my shield.
Okay,
I
no,
just
that's
thought
fine.
It was cooler.
I didn't know it is. I didn't know if you wanted to try to like maybe sacrifice damage to cripple its movement or something like that. We might be able to do something
Well-
like that if you wanted to.
That would be smart.
I'm just saying.
Well, I have a feeling I didn't hit it anyway, so I was just trying to hurt it and get its attention at me. But I only rolled a 9, so.
Okay. So you miss. You can move up to the space behind him if you'd like,
Okay.
or alongside him, wherever you'd like to be. All right. And who shot at this guy in the last round? I think that was Lilium. So
That lizard, yeah.
it was looking towards Toshi, and he's kind of darted back behind this rock, and it sees the pink sparkle blast come streaking by it, and it turns at you and narrows its eyes, and its its forked tongue kind of sticks out of its mouth a couple times, and it starts shuffling very quickly and lizardly towards you. So it is going to move over to you, and it is going to snap at you with its gaping maw.
And I have a question about
Oh.
opportunity attacks.
Yep.
Like if I ended beside it like that and it runs off, does that mean I get to try to strike at it again?
Yes, you do. It's leaving a space adjacent to you. Yes, so you would get an
Okay,
opportunity
sweet.
attack on that.
I think these lizards aren't smart.
That worked much better. I got an 18.
Okay, so that hits.
4.
And you're taking. Are you going for a cripple again, or are you hitting it for damage? You could
Yeah,
try
I
the
guess
same
I'm
thing
just-
that you
I'm-
just did.
If I was going to cripple it, it wouldn't do damage, but it would slow its speed. Is that-
Potentially, yes. Yeah.
All right. Considering everybody's within the space of a move, I think I'm just going to try to hurt it.
Okay.
Basically attempting to chop its hind bit off, but I don't think I'm going to quite make it through the scales. I got a 7.
7. Okay, that's actually quite a bit of damage. So you take a swing at it with your opportunity attack, and as it moves away, you lop its tail clean off. And its tail
wow.
drops to the ground and starts to kind of like jump around like floppity floppity flop. And it turns back around at you, hisses, and obviously it's seeing you as a threat. It stops its onslaught towards Lilium, really pissed off at you now, and turns at
yeah.
you to fight.
It's gonna take forever to grow back.
That is
Right.
really gross, and while the tail is flopping, I kick it back towards the lizard.
The lizard bites it and starts to chew on its own tail, just wanting to inflict damage on something.
Oh, okay,
Go
cool.
ahead, Wynn.
Right? So I'm gonna step out here. And I'm gonna try Sacred Flame again.
Let's see if your god has forgiven you for leaving Ped.
Hopefully he has. I've prayed while I was back behind that rock. That's what I was doing back there.
Totally not cowering in fear. You were praying.
Who's your deity, Wynn?
Ilmater.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try this here.
All
See
right.
how this is.
Your god has bestowed their grace upon you for a hot 2 points of damage.
Yep. So it's a little flame. It's just a little baby flame.
Sacred
and
spark. I like it. So, what does your sacred flame look like? What happens there? Do you pray this and it happens, or?
Yeah, I pray it, and I'm gonna say it falls from the sky like it's like the lizard's being smited.
Okay,
But-
sweet.
Smited for 2 damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very small
Normally
smite.
it's like this big epic like white hot ball of fire, but right now it's just like a little baby like boop.
It's like a child threw a sparkler out on the 4th of July.
Yeah.
That
A
is,
little bit.
I love you, but I'm still disappointed in you.
I
You're
appreciate your
forgiven.
faith in spite of
It'll
things,
take
but
you a while to get back in my good graces.
Yeah. Probably should have left that guy. That simple bed. Okay, so awesome. Okay, Lilium, it is your turn.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
I thought I unmuted, but I muted. I was gonna ask, can I attack the lizard from here, or is the horse in the way?
As long as you have clear line of sight to a corner that he's in, that's completely fine. So yeah, you can see that. That's cool.
Okay, cool. I'm going to attempt to use my Eldritch Blast again.
Sparkle blast.
I held it actually. Man, today I am just not feeling it. I'm just thinking about all the breeding I have to do with this horse.
Just pink sparkles fly. The horse looks at you and smiles.
Yay!
Did you want to move at all?
I'm gonna hug the horse.
Okay. Notice you now have cover from the lizard. That is the horse. All right, Toshi, it is up to you, sir.
I'm gonna hop out here and hit it with my Eldritch Blast.
What does your Eldritch Blast look like?
I haven't thought of it yet.
Really?
I need
You
some
had a
time,
full
man.
turn.
I need some time.
Toshi Blast.
I'll come with my
You
Toshi.
had so much time.
You had like 6 in-game seconds to think of what it looked like. Oh my god. You
Two.
hit it. You just nail this lizard for a hot 2 points of damage. The lizard is actually looking pretty burned up at this point. It's kind of getting pissed off because every time it decides that it wants to hurt somebody, that person ends up doing it damage once it's decided to try to take somebody else out. So it's getting kind of confused and getting frustrated.
Poor lizard.
But it knows that it spits its tail out of its mouth and glares at Mara while she gets ready for her next attack.
Well, without the tail in the way, I want to drive the point of my sword into the back of its skull.
Okay. Well, it's looking at you. Remember, it turned around, it's facing you.
Yeah, but the little whippy ugly tail's out of the way now.
Okay, all right.
I'm
She has a
assuming
point.
that makes it more difficult to hit it.
Yes.
But then I got an 11, so I don't know if that's going to be useful.
It is not. It kind of glances off of its hard hide. The scales offer a little bit of natural armor, and your sword blade doesn't quite get through them, and just kind of shing.
Oh,
Pops off to the
I'm
side.
gonna be really dumb here for a minute. What are there pluses to hit?
Yes.
Is that whatever your modifier is?
That would be your
according to what
strength.
your-
You should be adding to that.
Okay.
Really,
then
wife?
Yeah, I wasn't really thinking
Okay.
at all.
Wait,
So I actually got
so
a 15.
To your hit,
Wait.
you add whatever the ability modifier is. So she's taking a swing. That's a strength attack. She does a d20 plus whatever her strength modifier is. You,
Oh.
if your spellcasting ability is charisma, you add your charisma modifier to it. It wouldn't
so I
have
have
done
a
anything.
5.
Okay, it wouldn't have done anything to your last attack. It still would have been a 7 and still been too
Okay.
low. But yeah, for future reference, you'll add that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I rolled an 11, and I have a +4 modifier to my strength, so it should actually be 15 and not 11.
And that does actually hit. You swing and it kind of deflects, and then you're like, that wasn't a good one, and you do it again, and it connects a little better. Go ahead and roll some damage. And you're bringing this right down on its head?
Well, sort of a glancing blow off the side of its head, because I rolled a 1 for damage.
Okay. It's very glancing. You're not quite sure how to get through these scales, and it just
Yeah, I
looks
took
at
like
you
a scale off.
and hisses again. So it kind of backs away from you a bit and sneaks around the horse to take a swing or take a snap at Lilium. And
Oh, wow,
it
really?
does
And so I get an opportunity attack
Yes, you do.
again?
Yep.
Okay.
Its tail is now missing, so it figures
Well-
it can't lose that.
I only got an 11 with my modifier this time.
Okay, that does not hit. So you take a swing, and your swing goes a little wide.
It would have hit the tail.
What is your AC, Lilium? I think I actually have that on your pog. Okay.
It's a 12.
So
Oh, wait, no. It's
yes, that's right.
a 13.
Your AC is a 13, or your hit
Yeah.
points are a 13.
My AC is a 13. My
Oh.
hit points are 12.
Okay, I had those swapped on your pog. Hold on one sec. Okay. Still hits you. And let's see. It's going to bite at you with its jaws Now it's getting really pissed off and hungry. And it's going to hit you for 6 points of damage. So it
Ow.
bites onto your arm, kind of jerks it back and forth with its mouth, tearing your flesh as much as it can before releasing you. And oh my god, my DM screen fell.
Okay, I deducted it from my current HP.
Okay,
So
and
that's
it
6.
moved. Let's see, it moved 2. So 10, and it is going to continue on around you back here. Okay. This also startles the horse, and the horse kind of rears up and is obviously agitated. But Wynn, it is your show. And we just lost somebody. Who did we lose? We lost Katelinn?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll keep it going. We'll keep her in mind. Lilium, gonna move you ahead of Wynn in the turn order, and it is your
Cool.
shot.
All right. When it passes me up by, let me see. I'm going to try to use Shocking Grasp since it's right next to me, and let me see if I can actually roll the proper stat now. I'm just failing today.
It happens. So what this is you have to touch it, right?
Yeah.
So you kind of reach out for it, and it slithers out of the way. You can't quite touch it. Did you want to try to move away?
Yeah, I probably should do that. So let me see how many feet can I move? I know.
Now let's. This is an example of using your terrain, or thinking kind of outside the box. So I said that you could potentially move under the horse. It gets an opportunity attack if you step away, right? So if you step away in this direction, it's gonna take a bite at you. If you try to move up, that's called a shift. You move. You're still within its attack, and then try to go under the horse. Maybe it won't be able to catch you.
Okay, I'll try that.
Okay.
I'll roll under the horse.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to give it disadvantage. So we'll roll 2 d20s, and we'll take the lowest. Let me look at his attack. It's 4.
Wow.
Okay, so he rolled exactly the same thing on both. So it's still going to take a bite at you. Okay. But you see what we did there?
Yeah.
You did something to kind of. Okay. I'm sorry. You haven't actually moved yet. Did you want to continue your move under the horse? I think you put your ruler out, but didn't actually drop her.
Well, I mean, if I'm gonna move, I kind of know that it's gonna hit me if I move. So now I'm like not sure.
Oh, wait, you've already moved. It's already hit.
Okay.
So you're getting the damage regardless. You might as well put some distance between you and it.
Yep. So I'm gonna move like just this direction.
Okay.
You're like, my arm's all bloody.
Well, let's see what it actually did for damage. It did. Damn, she did a lot of damage. And Lilium goes down.
Oh, I'm dead.
So Lilium, no, you're not dead.
Well,
you're
I'm
just down.
Yeah.
So, and I actually did that. I tried to give you the benefit of the doubt. The average damage that it has for the character is 6, and I was like, oh well, it's either 1d8 plus 2 or 6. So I rolled the 1d8 plus 2, thinking like maybe it gets a 1, and she only takes 3 damage.
Oh, that's okay.
But no, or 1d8 plus 2, excuse me. So that's -8. Okay. So you turn to go underneath the horse, and we're actually going to say that you got under the horse because you have to move to get the opportunity attack. It bites at your leg, rips it a little bit, and you collapse to the ground.
Small child down.
She is still not back yet, so Toshi, it is up to you.
Katelinn's restarting her router or modem, by the way.
Okay. When she gets back, we'll give her round of attack.
I can't shoot him right now without him having some sort of cover advantage, right?
Correct.
And that what is it exactly? Does that mean? Does
You're
it
going to
mean he's
take
got?
it from where you are right now. We'll give you a -2 to your attack roll. You could
Okay.
potentially shoot between the horse's ass and the wagon. So we'll give you basically it's going to be your 1d20 plus whatever your charisma modifier is plus, or I'm sorry, -2 because he's got partial cover.
But am I? Can I see him thoroughly here without the cover?
No, you're still taking the distance between the horse and the wagon is such that you're going to take a penalty there anyway.
Okay. So instead of doing anything, then can I just sit here and ready my
You
Eldritch
could move
Blast
to
for when he doesn't have any cover?
yeah, you could absolutely.
Okay.
So like
I
if he
think I'm gonna
charges
do
back
that.
out for Mara or something like that, you're readying your attack so when he's in line of sight, you get a shot on him.
As soon as he doesn't have any cover,
Okay,
that's what I'm gonna fire.
perfect. That sounds good. All right, we're going to move. We're going to relocate Wynn again. We're just going to keep bumping her down the order here until she's back.
She's praying.
Yeah, she's. Dear God, please give me a pony and let me kill this. Mara, it is your move. And now you guys can also do like some kind of like not so much table talk. Like Toshi, you could tell Mara what you're hoping for, like hey, I don't have a shot or I can't see it from here or something like that, so that Mara knows. Because if Mara then charges up to here, she's potentially going to keep it back where you can't hit it.
That makes sense.
So you guys could work together, like, hey, get it out of there, or I can't see it, or something like that. You guys can communicate and kind of come up with a tactic here if you'd like to.
I'd say like move over to the opposite side of the horse, so it has to come around almost entirely to get to you. That way, it'll sacrifice a lot of its movement and will give me a clear line of sight.
I need more whiskey. Hold on one second.
Well, what I would like to do, since we have a child down,
Yeah, you do.
can I use some of my moving to move her? Like, can I use
You
15
can
feet here
you can
and
pick
then
her up, so you
like-
can.
put her on the other side of me? Basically, like pull her out from under the horse and throw her behind me?
Yeah. Well, basically, we'll have to subtract some damage. Let me get back to my computer real quick, and we'll. I'm sorry, some movement speed. Let's see. Okay, pop up your
'Cause I've
ruler
got-
and let me know what you wanted to. Oh, you just want to grab her from there?
Yeah, well, I moved 15 feet. I've got a total speed of 30 feet. So if I could move her, just pull her up from the underside. Let's see. Do I have a
I'd
thing?
let you move her
And
to the
basically
spot
put her on
opposite
the other
you.
side of me.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that, and we'll call that your turn.
So that way I'm between that thing and everyone else.
Yeah. Now, we'll say that that's your standard action, which would normally be used for like your attack or something like that. So if you'd like to move more, you can do that. Or if you want to pick her up and then move the rest of your turn, that's fine. You just won't get an attack.
Okay. Then other. Let's see. Well, they're all ranged. Don't really want to move much more than to be over here and just have her.
All right, go ahead and click on a space that you'd like to set her in.
Over here.
Okay.
I don't really want to try to toss her over the rock since she's
Wild toss.
Okay. All right. Good deal. So Wynn, still praying to the internet gods, and the lizard is going to. It's actually going to use difficult terrain. It's going to come straight at you. It's going to jump up onto the back of the horse, clawing the horse up, and scurry across its back. Really, really mangles up the horse, but moves straight across it and lands directly in front of Mara. Takes another snap.
So I can roll for my Eldritch Blast.
Yes, you can. Absolutely.
1.
Okay. So Didn't hit. I'm not going to make like your focus item snap in half or anything like that either, because I'm not a giant dick.
Oh wait, I'm a halfling. I can reroll that.
Why?
Halfling
You know
luck.
what? You've also got an inspiration, don't you?
I don't need inspiration. I'm lucky. When I roll a 1 on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, I can reroll the die.
Nice.
Fuck you. Do it.
9.
Still a piece of shit. Do you want to
So
use your?
that's a 9 plus my charisma modifier, right?
Yeah.
It's 5, so 14 total.
Shit. Okay, you hit it. Go ahead.
Well,
Do your
you wanna
damage,
use the
you little
damage
piece
from
of
the
crap.
original. It would be the damage from the original roll because.
Oh, you like that because it's an 8? What was that on a 1d6?
It's just the attack roll that gets rerolled.
Okay.
The other one doesn't.
Cool. So it scurries over the back of the horse. It lunges from the back of it. The horse is crippled. The horse collapses to the ground as the lizard shifts its weight off of it and jumps through the air. Its claws. Hold on, I'm gonna turn my camera on because I'm pantomiming. Its claws out. Hold on, wait. My camera's taking a giant shit right now. Wait for it. Rachel, can I buy a new camera? Okay, it's good. Comes at you like that. Hold on, camera. Why does it do it? Like freaks out. My camera's terrified. How scary this lizard is. Oh my god! Like every time it freaks out.
Every
Like it
time
can't
you move
focus.
Fine there.
Okay, so it's coming at you. What does your Eldritch Blast look like?
I've got a little picture.
Oh my gosh.
Is that what you?
I've got
Is that
one
what you'd like it to be? Is what this picture looks like?
What I want the Eldritch Blast to look like? Yeah. Oh,
Where,
shit.
where are you
Where's
putting
the
this?
frickin',
If you can, put it in the.
Skype.
Okay,
Why is it
I'll
there?
paste it so that Rachel's on in the Skype group. I'll paste it in the.
Where's the chat? I like lost the chat when I joined. Oh, here
It
we
is
go.
a blue
Oh,
button.
there we go. All right.
What? Where?
Ziti and meatballs. What?
That was what I was
801.
eating.
Sounds fantastic. Where is this picture?
I see no picture.
What the hell?
I don't think.
Put it in the
that's very
Skype
good.
chat.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to want to let me put it in.
There it goes. Oh, it's pretty.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Rachel, it's basically a purple explosion.
That's it going to the right, by the way. It's
like
traveling from the left side of the picture to the right side of the picture.
Wait, it's traveling from left to right. So it sparkle dances out of your hand and focuses on a ball.
No, it's like blue. It's like a purple smoke that focuses into the ball.
It looks like a jagged penis. Like a veiny, jagged penis, doesn't it? A little bit?
Everything just looked like a jagged penis to you.
I mean, just, sure. But yes, okay, so it sparkle explodes. You're like Jubilee from the X-Men. It explodes out of your hand. There's like a focused ball of what kind of energy?
Force energy.
Okay. That just nails this lizard, catches it in the shoulder, and it flips around, lands on its back dead. So
Yay!
good job.
Yeah, that's a good shot because I was pretty sure it was going to tear my face off.
I'm dying.
Good thing I'm a half.
Oh yeah, Lilium, we actually ran through your turn, and I didn't make you do a saving throw. Go ahead and roll me a death saving throw. Roll me a 1d20, please.
Ooh.
A 3. So you're getting a little closer to death. I'm assuming that if Wynn was here, she would spare the dying you. So
I would hope so.
roll me a 1d4. I think it's actually 1d4 plus 1. So 3, 4. Okay. So in 4 hours, you will come to again.
Okay.
Now, Wynn can heal you when she's back. I wouldn't want to be presumptuous and assume that's what she wants to do. But you are now not dying. You are at
Yay!
0 hit points and are fine. So we're going to go ahead and add...
Now we have 2 blink
plus
bodies.
2. Can I not really? Plus 2. 0. What the fuck, button? Okay. Yes. So Lilium gets loaded onto the back of the wagon. Now these other folks have Hey, good job, everyone, on that. I think that was actually, you guys used terrain. You got some opportunity attacks. Mara literally took someone out of the fight in one fucking hit
Yep.
by taking his head straight off his shoulders. That lizard was let's see, the kobolds, just for some info, the kobolds were what's called a 1/8 challenge. The kobolds, both of them, you guys got 25 experience for those each. So that's 50 plus 50 for the giant lizard. So you've earned 100 experience just from killing stuff tonight, which is nice.
But it's split between us.
Yes, that's correct. But there will also be some additional experience hall award just for actually getting through stuff. But yeah, good job, Mara, keeping me. I will probably forget because I'm trying to ultimately kill all of you. Some of the attacks of opportunity, unless they're to my advantage. So you guys remembering those is a very good idea. Also, Toshi, really good on the readying the attack, because you see that that's what actually killed the lizard, is you just getting ready, like, you know, Kame, and like holding it back and like, ah! when he jumped over the back of the horse. So, you guys have two bodies on the back of the horse. Your horse is... I'm sorry, on the back of the wagon. Your horse has died. I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought he was just crippled.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's crippled. He's laying there, labored, breathing, with deep gashes in his back. Really
If I was
not having a
alive, I
good
would
time.
braid his hair more.
I bet you would. He looks so beautiful dead.
I'm
Okay.
sure when we carve him up for leather, you can keep the mane, so you can continue to braid it.
All right, so now you guys have, there is a group of these guys, I'm sorry, you saw some guys behind you. Your horse is now dead. Oh, I'm sorry, not capable of carrying or pulling the wagon. You've taken a little bit of damage. Lilium is currently unconscious.
Didn't the people behind us hiss too?
They did.
Anyone remembers? Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, they
So
absolutely
I
did.
suggest we probably not continue on this road one way or another.
Okay, so you'd like to kind of move off into the woods a bit?
That's my suggestion.
Can absolutely
I'm
do
unconscious, so I have nothing to include.
that. But you're also light, so that's something.
Yep.
So you can be
Yeah,
carried.
I think hiding until the wounds clot would probably be a good idea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's totes fine. So you guys want to kind of head off into the woods and heal up a bit?
Yeah, that's probably like I still got missing hit points from 2 weeks ago.
Well, didn't you guys do an 8-hour rest overnight last time we played?
I thought it was
Yeah, I
only
thought we
a short
did.
one.
Oh, it was only 4? Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so, okay. Let's say you guys all move off into the woods. You kind of wait until Lilium comes to. The sun is coming up. It's a little later in the day.
When I come
by-
to, how many HP would I have?
You would have 1 immediately. Because you guys are resting, I'll go ahead and give you... if you guys... Now, are you guys taking a short rest? Or are you taking a long rest?
If we take a long rest, that would probably put us about late morning, right?
A long rest, yeah. So let's say it's about, 4 a.m. right now. So a short rest is going to put you at about 8 a.m. Long rest about noon the next day. Or
I'm
noon,
okay with long
later
rest.
that day. Say again?
I'm okay with long rest.
Okay.
If everyone else is.
Yeah, I'm good, because then I'd heal more.
All right. So with a long rest, I'll let you guys all get all your abilities back. You move off into the woods as you are.
We
get all of
put
our
the
hit points back as
horse. We put it out of its misery before we decided to wander off for 8 hours, right?
I haven't done anything yet. Did you
Okay,
want to put the
'cause
horse out of its misery?
if it looks like it's not something that it can recover from, I don't want it to be laying there screaming and in pain.
I'd rather keep it there so that it could draw attention to that point. So that if somebody goes to investigate, it'll draw them there instead of to us.
You guys remember when he said, Toshi, he's nicer than you'd expect. And then leaves the horse writhing in agony.
Yeah,
I'm sure,
sure the smell
Leandra's
of-
body's going to start to smell at some point, too.
well, at the very least, she's we've made sure that she's not going to get up and walk away.
Have you also stabbed Leandra through the head?
We've
Zombies are a thing, and you've recently experienced them. So that's also fine, if you would like to stab her in the head, just to make sure.
Zombie Barney.
Zombie Barney? Yeah, Barney the horse has perished. Mark today, January 17th, 2016, 9:25, I'm calling it. Barney is dead. Okay. Any word from Katelinn yet, Matt?
No, she hasn't replied to the Facebook message yet.
Okay, so her
She
internets
hasn't,
are out
she
or
hasn't
something.
even seen it. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Well,
I think what we probably could do to travel is I could put Lilium on top of
your Mastiff.
Emil.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the Mastiff, and I could just lead him.
Okay.
So that way Mara can carry our corpse, and then little Mastiff can carry Lilium.
That sounds good. And you
Fine
guys
with
wanted
this.
to rest. Now, we are down half of the group. Do you want to continue tonight? I'm fine with that. Or do you want to wait until everyone's together again?
It doesn't matter to me.
I'm fine with waiting until everyone's together because if we're
We're about to get to a point where there is some potential for roleplay and stuff.
so if we're resting, then that would give them time to like search the woods and then come back and meet us there,
Yeah.
or find the wagon and figure out where we
what
are.
will probably happen is that Nytengale and Gola will have found the fate of Ped, and we'll report that back to the group. If everyone kind of agreed to meet up back at Ethert Manor to collect
Sure.
the reward, do you guys want to do that?
Sure, I don't mind.
I'm fine being down 2. I'm fine being down 3. So if you guys want to continue, I've got a hell of a lot. I've got like the next 3 weeks of content ready. If you want to keep going, we can totally do that.
How much HP would I recover from a long
I'm-
rest?
I'm
You'd
okay
be
with
back to full.
continuing to go.
We'll go ahead and
Okay.
give you guys back to full.
Oh, sweet. So I can get all of my stuff back?
Yep, you got all your stuff back.
Thank
And Eldritch
God.
Blast for you guys is a cantrip, right?
Yes.
That is hacks.
Wait until we get invocations. Then it's even
Yes,
more
it's going to be double hacks.
Well, let's go ahead and
I'll-
do this. For those of you who are here tonight, you got 100 experience for the... And so this is only going to be split, 4 ways? You got 100 experience for the enemies you killed. You got... What is it? Hold on. 100 for the investigation of Ped.
The investigation or lack thereof.
Yeah, which, I mean, you did kind of do. And I'm actually going to give you 100 experience for letting Barney die. Just because I'm the DM, I can do whatever the fuck I want to.
Yeah, there
So
you go.
you got 300 experience between the 4 of you.
75 each.
Yeah, so you get 75 experience each. Do with that what you will. What's your current experience count?
Now I'm at
196.
196 with that.
196. Okay, so 300 is level 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sweet. Just an FYI, if you guys wanted to try to find the rest of that group, you could totally
Oops.
do that.
What group? The
Do we know how many people were in that group?
There were... Hold on, I can tell you. Because you absolutely would have been able to see them. There were another 4... there were no more mounted
Did
people.
Dead kobold just move?
I had to move it. I had to see what's
Oh.
underneath it. There's shit on the GM layer. Excuse me.
I was
It was
scared.
over another token. But there are 4... nope. Hold on. 5 other... there were 5 figures that moved off. 2 of them were taller, 3 of them shorter. You're pretty sure that 3 of them were kobolds. The other 2 were about the height of a standard human. You're not exactly sure what
Yeah, it's
what they were.
3v5? No, thank you.
I will be straight up with you. The lizard was the most virile of all of them, and you did kill him. So he was a pretty considerable enemy.
yeah.
Are we doing this before or after our rest, or are we back to our 4?
You guys, there was a group that was also behind you.
Right.
So if you wanted to lay in wait for them, you could totally do that
That seems
and
smart.
spring a trap.
Do we have any idea how many was behind us? I don't think
You
we had an
you
exact
think that there
number.
was 5 to 7, I think is what I said.
Jesus Christ.
But there was none that looked like they were mounted. I don't know. Mara, you want to chime in here? I noticed you're muted.
I'm fine with whatever. I mean, we could have 2 casters hide behind the rock, and then the other 2 of us behind a tree and wait for them to show up and take them from both sides, see if we can get them by surprise.
Yeah?
Sure.
You guys want to kind of, after a bit, lay a... Hold on. Oh, yes, this is happening. Give me one moment.
Oh, goodness.
Yes.
Do you have a dead horse?
All right. That's poor Barney. Oh, that didn't really work. Hang on.
So are we back to... Or is this before or after the rest?
This would be after the rest. If
Okay.
you guys wanted
Yeah.
to kind of lay in wait, that other group, they saw you. They were moving through the woods relatively cautiously, we'll say. So if you'd like, you can absolutely wait for them. That's totally fine. Is that what you'd like to do? You'd like to see if
Yeah.
you can find out what's been kind of behind you and see if you can take them out?
Yeah,
All right.
I'm cool with that.
Go ahead and move Wynn as well. Is everyone going to stay on one side of the road?
I thought we were going to have the casters behind the rock so that we can hit them from both sides, so maybe they'll be a little more confused.
Oh, okay.
Do we want to be split up, though?
Let me tell you this. You got an XY axis, right? You can move forward, you can move backwards, you can move left, you can move right. You can move up and down as well. If someone wants to climb a tree, you can totally climb a tree. If you're 30 feet up in a tree, something's got to take extra movement to actually get up there and get you. If they wanted to climb the tree, they might also be able to chop it down or set it on fire or whatever. But if someone wants to climb a tree, that's doable.
I want to climb a tree.
You want to climb a tree?
I want to climb a tree.
Climb a tree.
How big is this rock?
This rock is
climb a tree.
definitely big enough for you to hide behind.
Like, is it like big enough for me to be on top of? And
How big do you want this rock to be?
I don't know. I feel like it's probably
Matt,
not as
I'm
big
asking
as I
you a
want
very
it to.
serious question. How large is this rock?
I want to say this rock is about 20 feet up. It's more like a
Boulder?
cylinder with a flat-ish top.
So it's like a mesa, but only 15 feet wide.
Sure.
Excellent. That's what it is. When I put it there, I was like, what if it's like 20 feet tall, but only 12-ish feet wide? What if that?
Sounds
Yeah.
more like a hoodoo.
A hoodoo?
Yeah.
I'm going to Google that. Hold on.
Maybe it's not a rock, and maybe it's like a worn obelisk.
How do you spell hoodoo? That's evidently
You
a
do?
place that has weather. Today's snow conditions. What? Hoodoo is a ski resort. Oh, a hoodoo. Okay, yeah, no, I see pictures now. A hoodoo is like one of the
Oh wow,
crazy
she's on
ass.
hold with Comcast.
Ugh. She won't be back forever.
No.
It was nice. Tell her if she's not going to be here next 2 weeks from now as well. That's fine. We understand. Okay. So anyway, there's a hoodoo, and I've just moved a tree, and I didn't mean to move that tree. Hold on. I'll put it back.
The trees are alive.
All right. So let's see. So as you guys are all hiding, can you guys roll me some perception checks, please? You're definitely going to stay hidden. Actually, roll me some stealth checks.
Oh God. Okay.
Perception or stealth?
Both. Did you just roll like 9 stealth checks? Lilium's stealth is 10. God, you guys are really fucking terrible at hiding. Luckily, Toshi's on a hoodoo. Lilium, you're in a tree, is that right?
Yes, I'm in a tree.
Okay. And Mara, what are you doing? Wynn is praying, trying to get back the favor of her god.
We've lost Wynn.
I'm recording this as well. I'll probably upload this to YouTube, at least clips of it, so Wynn can
I've got
review
really
it.
good perception though, so you know.
She's probably not going to be back tonight.
Oh, okay. So Lilium sees this, and she's like, being the sparkle princess that she is,
Yes.
she realizes that these guys are probably, as they come up, let me actually, before I continue talking about them, put them on a layer that you can see might be beneficial. Okay, you see them now, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so they come up on your, the corpse of Barney. It's just rotting and terribly kind of, it's starting to get stinky.
Rotting already.
They see it is. It's, I'm sure it had something to do with Lilium's hair braiding. But the
It's like late winter, early spring. It's not going to rot that quick, is it?
Lilium is basically death incarnate. She braided its hair. She has anything whose hair Lilium braids, she increases the rot factor like exponentially.
Expedites the decomposition process.
Yes. I can actually hold on one second.
It's a plus to putrefaction.
There you go.
Putrefaction.
Perfect. Putrefaction. That's right. I'm actually going to hold on.
Oh god, the horse is gone.
Wait. There we go.
Oh god, the horse is a skeleton already.
Look at what she did.
It's just got a beautiful braid.
Yes, the mane is completely intact. Has beautiful braids. Dead as a fucking post, and is now completely skeletonized. So you see two humanoids as they're kind of coming up from down the road. Two humans look like humans at least. They have these masks on their faces. The masks are pretty ornate. Have some almost I hesitate to say tendrils. Kind of. Let me hold on. Camera on. They're like ornate. They're ornate masks.
Okay.
Okay, and the so that's on the humans, and there's a couple of the kobolds that you have seen previously, and they come up on the wagon. They see this rotten horse, and they're looking in the back, and they see a rotten horse, but a relatively well preserved body in the back. And they're not 100% sure what's going on, so they're kind of investigating this area. Looking around, they know that they saw a wagon matching this description the night before, and they're sure that the people who were traveling with this party must not have gotten too far. But judging from the horse, they think that maybe something terrible happened to them. They also see the dead lizard and a couple decapitated kobold and another one that looks like it's been scorched by some kind of horrible magic. Up the road a bit. We're actually going to go ahead and two of them kind of go up and are investigating that body, while one of the kobolds starts to unwrap the body of Lilium and, and try to get a better. Oh, I'm sorry, of Leandra. Excuse me.
No, I'm not dead.
He climbs your tree. No. So two of them are kind of looking at the wagon. One of them starts to unwrap the body of Leandra, and the other two are looking at the decapitated body. They know that there's only one lizard corpse and two kobolds, and they seem kind of okay with this. They're figuring that maybe the rest of their comrades have gotten away, but this is kind of what you guys see right now. So what would you like to do?
Are any of them wearing shoes?
Are any of them wearing shoes?
Yes, like footwear.
Both of the humanoids are wearing shoes. They're wearing just leather boots, regular boots.
Can I use my mage hand to try and tie their shoelaces together?
Oh my god!
I'm gonna need you to let's see. Mage hand is a. I'm gonna need you to roll a. Let's do a dexterity check versus their perception. How's that sound?
How do I do a dexterity check? Is it just unskilled dexterity?
No,
check?
it's going to be your dexterity, so 1d20 plus your dexterity modifier versus their wisdom modifier. So if you can beat a 9, Okay. So you tie. Which one would you like to tie those shoes together?
I think the bottom one. This is the only one I would be able
Okay.
to do. Mage hand's 30 feet.
So you're able to not only untie his shoelaces without him noticing, but you tie the laces together as he's standing here, kind of surveying the wagon. Tie his shoelaces together, and he has not a clue.
Can I try?
Yes.
I'm gonna try using a spell which shouldn't actually be visible since it doesn't seem there's any. But Tasha's hideous laughter
Okay.
on the human person that's closest to me.
All right.
Let's see. So. Man, I am just terrible today.
So what exactly are you?
If it hits it, the creature perceives everything as hilariously funny and falls into fits of laughter if the spell affects it. And they must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration.
Okay, and what's the DC? Is the DC your 12?
I guess so. Or the whatever I just rolled first, yeah.
Okay. So where is this laughter actually coming from?
No, it suddenly if it would affect the creature would find everything hilariously funny all of a sudden.
Okay, so he does not. Does he notice any? Because he passed his saving throw, he rolled a 20, a nat 20 on the saving throw for it. Does he perceive that laughter coming from any specific direction?
No, again, it's not.
It's not actual laughter.
Okay, so he's just. Oh, I understand.
He doesn't. He
I'm
thinks of a
incredibly
joke and
dense
it's not
and
really funny,
mildly
so he
drunk.
doesn't laugh.
Gotcha. So he just like, he looks at this decapitated kobold at his feet, does not find it funny. Okay.
So since that was a failed spell, would I would count that as a used spell slot, right?
Well, it's a cantrip, yes?
No,
Oh, it's
that
not.
was a level 1 spell.
Oh, okay. Then yes, that would be a level 1 spell slot.
Okay. Oh wait, I have an inspiration. Can I reroll?
Yes, you can.
Sweet. Except he rolled a natural 20, so there's not really any point to that.
No. On skill checks, he can potentially fail that.
Okay.
On certain things, he looks at this decapitated kobold and he's like, and the kobold kind of looks at him and is like, why is he laughing at this dead bro? Like, what the fuck?
This creature has an intelligence score of at least 4, right?
Both of them do, yes.
Okay, sweet. Okay, so he would still be affected.
Okay. So he calls back to the other humanoid. He's like, dude, you gotta come see this. And the dude starts to move forward and falls prone. So he moves one, and he kind
That would
of
make the guy laugh more.
the way, yeah. And the other guy, exactly. The other guy's like, and this dude is now laying on the ground. This one back here, and he's like, "What the fuck? Why are my boots tied together? Like, when did this happen?" And the front one is just laughing his fucking ass off.
Did
at
he
the
fall
other one.
prone, or did he fail a?
This
wisdom
one
throw?
fell prone over here. He moved forward, fell prone into the next square. The kobolds are like, "What the fuck is going on?"
He suddenly go quiet.
I can't hear him either.
Okay.
Sorry, Rachel's computer died. I'm assuming that the battery is dead, so she won't
goodness.
be right back. But yes, I'm sorry. Continue. So he is now. This one is actually going to. Let me see if there's a decent icon for prone.
If he fails a wisdom saving throw, then he falls prone. Otherwise, the spell ends at
Okay.
the end of his turn.
He's not prone per se, but he is down. Do you guys see the little down on his
Yeah.
knees thing?
Mhm.
Okay, so he is on on his knees, laughing his ass off. He is LMFAOing right now so hard. But yes, continue. I think Rachel said that she was doing something. You want to give her 1 sec to come back, make sure that everything's good there.
Yeah.
Everyone want to take a bio break real quick? Like a 5-minute break?
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. BRB.
Hello? Is this working? Hello?
It's working. We're all taking a bio break. You there?
Yeah?
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
let me get a headset or something though.
Okay.
I'm on my phone, so someone will have to roll for me.
I can catch you up on what happened on the encounter. So let's see. Mara decapitated the lizard rider, right? You were there for that.
Hello.
Hi. Caitlin's on her
Oh,
phone.
it's
Let's see. What the other kobold died from? I believe Toshi hit it. Then he readied an attack. The lizard itself took Danielle to the ground. We went ahead and figured that you would spare the dying her. So thank you for that. And
Yes,
then
thank you.
as it
You're
jumped
welcome.
over Barney and mauled Barney to get to Mara,
Oh
Toshi hit
my
it.
god!
Yes, it killed
Horse is
Barney.
down.
It did difficult terrain. It jumped over the horse, ripped up its back. The horse fell to the ground. It lunged off the horse at Mara. Toshi had a readied attack and nailed it in midair and killed it. So they put you guys all went to the woods, kind of off the trail a bit, and rested. So everyone took a rest. The group that was behind you has actually caught up to the wagon and was investigating it. Let's see. Hold on. I've got a DCO hitting me up right now. For reals. Hold on. This is from like a long time ago.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, just making sure. Siri keeps like popping up like a bitch. I had to get rid of her.
Are you on your phone?
Yeah.
Nice.
He's part of my other D&D group, and I just told him he was like, let's see, hey, are you working? He said, probably not, but you're green, so that means I can message you without feeling guilty. I told him I'm DMing a session. He's like, oh, enjoy. Okay, so you guys all went off into the woods, did a long rest. So it is, what did we say? It's like 8 a.m.?
Yeah.
No, it's noon, right?
Yeah.
You did a long rest.
Yeah,
so
it'd be
it's noon.
noonish.
So Lilium had the chance to. She rolled. She failed her first death saving throw. You hit her, Katelinn, with Spare the Dying. She had 4 hours to rest. I'm sorry, 4 hours until she would come to again. She came to. I went ahead and gave you guys all an extended rest. So it's noon the next day. The group that was behind you has been moving up through the woods slower because they saw you, and they have now kind of overtaken the caravan. Because Danielle is spawn of the devil and braided Barney's hair, Barney's what did we say? Corpsification? The decomposition.
Putrefaction.
Yeah, was incredibly accelerated. By the time they overtook, 8 hours later, Barney is literally bone. All of Barney's flesh has melted away.
Except for the beautiful hair.
Yes,
Oh
except
my
for the
God.
beautiful mane. Braided to perfection. So they are investigating this, and everyone is hiding off the side of the road for this party, as this group. It's 2 humanoids, 4 kobolds, 3 kobolds, and
Yeah.
one of
3
them,
kobolds.
Toshi, was able to use a cantrip Mage Hands to tie his shoelaces together. Danielle cast, what's the laughter spell called?
Tasha's hideous laughter.
Tasha's hideous laughter, which means he finds everything absolutely hilarious. So the one who finds everything hilarious was investigating the decapitated kobold, started laughing his ass off, called the other one over to look at it, who had his shoelaces tied together. He tried to move. He has now fallen prone. The one that finds everything hilarious thought that was hilarious. He's now down on his knees laughing his ass off. The kobolds are looking around like, the fuck is going on? They have no idea what's happening. Danielle's up a tree. Toshi is on a haboob. What? A yoo-hoo? What's it called?
Hoodoo.
Hoodoo, thank you. Which is basically, he decided that this rock is probably 20 feet tall and only 12 feet wide. So he has somehow scurried his halfling ass up there. He's on top of it. And Mara is hiding in a tree. You're praying for forgiveness. So that's kind of where we are right now.
And I am about to completely break my cover.
Okay.
If I may.
Well, I gave you a good distraction there, so.
Caitlin, you said you're back. Like, are you good to go?
As long as someone doesn't mind moving me on the map, I have dice, so I can still play.
Oh, sweet. Okay, perfect. So you're kind of right now hidden in a tree off on the left-hand side of the road.
And praying.
Right, and
Yes.
praying for forgiveness.
Praying for the 4 horse.
Aww.
I think she would probably choose to be in one of the trees with somebody else, so she's not that far away from the road.
Caitlin, would it help at all if I share screens?
I haven't known that at all. Can I see that? I'm on the app.
I
can
don't
try
know.
it.
Yeah, let
Here,
me
let
try.
me do this. I'll just do.
I don't know if you can see that, Caitlin.
No. Oh, wait, there it went.
Oh, sweet. Okay, sweet. Perfect. Well, yeah, just let me know where you'd like to move, and I'll move you. Currently, you are off on the left-hand side in the woods.
All right.
Sorry, that's my cat.
All right. Now, Mara, did I hear that you are ready to break your cover, as in you are about to engage?
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
Everyone rolls initiative.
Yay.
Wow.
I rolled a 12.
now, do I get some kind of
Darn it.
sneaky type attack since they're completely unaware that there are other people here?
You do. Everyone go ahead and roll their initiative. Let me know what those scores are.
Mine's a 3.
Okay, hold on one sec.
Isn't your initiative include your proficiency bonus as well?
Your proficiency dexterity is your dexterity modifier.
Okay, that's what it is.
I think that's still a 12 then.
Wait, I'm confused.
Okay. What's up?
Mine is already included in the macros, so I guess
Probably.
I just rolled a 3.
Okay.
You have a dexterity modifier of 5.
No, I have a dexterity modifier of 3. And the initiative over. Okay, when I press the button, it says that there's. I'm confused. I don't know.
Let's see. Lilium 3. Oh, what's your dexterity modifier, Lilium?
3.
3. Okay. Well, you didn't roll a 0. Can you roll a d20 and we'll just add the 3 and then we'll figure out what's
Yeah.
going on with your character sheet later? Your dexterity. What's your dexterity?
My dexterity is 16.
Damn.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mine's 13 and my modifier's only 1.
Okay. What is your? You want to roll a d20 for us, Wynn?
Oh, I rolled
Oh,
a 1d20 plus 3, so you can. Mine is 11, not.
Okay.
I rolled a 12 plus 1, so 13.
Okay. And Mara?
Got a 16. It's up there.
All right. Okay. Now these guys are all trying to figure out like what the fuck is going on. So you're catching them what's called flat-footed, which basically means their first round of attack they don't get to move. You are catching them off guard. So you're getting a free round of attack here. So not only were they last in the initiative order with a 10 and a 5, and also I'm rolling once per enemy type. So the kobolds get 5. The more humanoid-looking guys are a 10, and we're grouping those together. So all of the kobolds will attack at once. All of the human-looking guys will attack at once. But right now, Toshi, you are number 1. Now, Mara said that she wanted to go first, and she was kind of breaking that cover. So what we're going to do is, Toshi, we're going to move you down below Mara for the initiative, since she was going to do something to actually start this off. And it's catching them flat-footed. Excuse me, but Mara, go right ahead.
All right. I want to draw my longsword and use it in a two-handed fashion.
All right. What's that?
And
Increase the damage from a 1d8 to a 1d10 or something?
that's right. And I would like to attempt to burst from behind this tree or bush or whatever the heck it is. And my intention was to attempt to use the step of the wagon to launch myself into the air to land onto... Oops, I didn't select him.
Okay.
The guy who's prone. I want to leap using the footstep on here,
All right.
jump over the tiny little kobold, and stab into the guy who's laying prone.
Perfect. Okay. He's a prone, so I'm going to give you a +2 on your attack roll, and I'm also going to let you take initiative because you are being inventive. You're jumping off of this this wagon step. So roll 2d20 +2. Take the highest of the two of those. I'm sorry, +2 plus whatever your attack modifier is, so your strength.
Okay, so I don't need to roll an athletics check to leap off the...
No, instead of the athletics check, I'm gonna give you. We're gonna say that you're just able to do that. You're able to step on something.
You're just that badass.
Yeah, you're gonna roll 2d20 and take the highest. So instead of the athletics check, we're gonna do an advantage.
Cool. So that's 22.
22. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, that hits, and he is prone. So yeah. Well, I'm sorry. That was the +2. Go ahead and roll for your damage.
It is a 7.
Woo! So you come down on him really hard. You charge out of the... Go ahead and move your token as well, where you'd like it to be. Okay, and you can't occupy the space that he's in. There you go. Is that within your movement? Okay. There, that's where you're going to be.
I can if I land right on top of him and squish him out of existence,
Well,
right?
You can't well, you didn't squish him out of existence. You did,
Oh.
you did quite a bit. So you...
15, and that's 30, yep, so I'm
Okay.
good there.
So you charge out of the bushes. You jump off of this of the wagon. The wagon kind of creaks a little bit, and you come flying through the air. You've got your sword in two hands. Where's your shield now? On your back?
Yep.
Okay. And you bring that sword right down on his back. He is already on his prone. I'm sorry. He's laying down. The other one is finding this fucking hilarious, just laughing his damn ass off, pointing, sees you bring your sword down on the other one, on his buddy, and just just laughing his ass off. And you nail this guy, and he is within an inch of his life now. You land inch of his life now. Yeah, you land next to him. Your sword has already tasted blood this day, and you are ready to go. Toshi, you are on your hoodoo. Is that right? Hoodoo? You're on Mount Toshi. We're gonna say you're on Mount Toshi. What do you do, bro? What do you do?
I'm gonna move to this edge of the hoodoo.
Careful. Might make you dexterity check. Make sure you don't fall off. It is 20 feet tall.
Yeah, I'm gonna move there. That's where I'm moving.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot the same one
Okay, cool.
with my
Light 'em
Eldritch
up, bro.
Blast.
Light them up. Add a +2 to your D20 roll. So it's going to be, what, a D20 plus your charisma +2, because he is still prone. He has not had a chance to stand up yet.
Is that to my attack roll?
Yes.
Um, I don't know how to do that in the sheet.
You could do it right in roll20/r space 1D20 plus.
We'll just do this and
Charisma
add 2
plus
to
2.
the attack roll.
Okay. Oh, that 20
so
was almost
close.
there, bro.
So
I
close.
just saw it like tilt over. Oh, I feel like the D8s that you have up there, or the D10s, were like just like fucking pushed that out of the way. So okay,
close.
so 21 that hits absolutely. And you, what does your Eldritch Blast look like?
Yeah.
It's that purple one, right?
Oh, that's right. So Sparkle Fingers and shoots the dick spear. So it comes streaking out. Now, does this actually leave like a purple line between your hand and your target, or does the ball kind of move, or like the actual force energy, does that move separate, or does it draw a line between the two of you?
Not so. I would say it's got probably like a 5-foot trail of energy behind it.
Okay, so they can
So
kind
there's
of
a
tell.
big bright ball at the front, and then it's got it's a big white ball in the front, and then as it gets to the end of its 5 feet trail, it merges into like purple smoke.
Perfect. Okay, so it nails this guy, and he just falls dead. That brings your killing blow total to 3, if anyone's keeping track.
Oh, sweet!
For
So
tonight.
because of my, I killed it.
Oh yes, I'm sure that you have some kind of fucking crazy shit.
When
Now that has to happen.
when Toshi reduces a hostile creature to 0 hit points, he gains temporary HP equal to his charisma modifier plus his warlock level. So
What if he reduces it to how much damage did you do? 5 to -3 hit points.
Well, it's not -3, is it? The negatives only come into play when you're instantly dead, right?
I know, I'm fucking with you. But what did you say? Because I wasn't paying attention and also drunk.
So basically, when I kill something, I get temporary HP that is equal to my charisma modifier plus warlock level.
Oh my gosh! So you've
So
become
6
even more of a virile, crazy little halfling man.
temporary.
You should make him roll that dexterity check.
I think I will. Go ahead and roll me a dexterity check.
Yes.
What are you?
We're gonna make it
Aren't you on
easy
my
too.
team?
We're gonna make it a 10
Aren't you on
to
my
stay
team?
on the thing. So it's a 10 to stay on it. Let's go ahead and roll me a dexterity save.
What is
for
that?
walking. It's gonna be just a
20.
1d20 plus your dexterity. Roll the fucking 1. Yes.
Hang on. Pretty sure my. Oh jeez.
Oh, bless you, Katelinn. Katelinn, give yourself inspiration.
Ability check.
Okay,
I
so
can use my halfling luck on that. It's an ability check.
oh, you can go ahead. Go ahead. Because
Oh,
you're taking 3 fall damage, which isn't much. Whatever. Okay, so. Wait, no. Wait, that wasn't. Okay, it was not an ability check. That was a saving throw.
Yeah, that was a saving throw.
Hang on. What does it say? Or saving throw. Attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Oh, son of a bitch. Whatever. Okay, so you teeter on your furry little toe, and you're like, whoa, and then you fall back, and you're good. All
He
right.
stubs
And
his toe or something.
I'm gonna find a way to kill you.
Can I?
Jeez.
I moved 5 feet. Can I use the rest of my movements to get down off of this thing?
Let's see. How far? You said it was what, 20 feet tall?
Yeah.
You can climb about halfway down it.
I don't want to.
It's going to be difficult terrain. So moving down, if it's 20 feet, you have. If you move 20, you're going to actually move 10. It's going to cut your movement speed in half. You could drop. You could drop the last couple feet. That's fine.
Yeah. How much damage would I take?
You know, just do you want to drop?
Don't do it, man.
I don't think I want to fall 20
You'll take
feet.
2. You'll take 2 damage.
Okay, then yeah, sure. Because
Okay,
I'll just
so
go
you're
out of
gonna-
my temporary hit points.
I
Anyway.
mean, yeah, exactly. You son of a bitch. So yeah, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna drop that too. Cool. So you're at still plus what your normal freaking hit points are because you're a ninja. All right, and Wynn, can you see my my shared screen now?
A little bit. Everything's kind of tiny. So
I
first,
figured.
the Wynn is going to call out on the battlefield. Everyone rested, right? No one needs healing.
That's
Just double
correct.
check.
Everyone's good to go.
Okay.
No, we're good.
You're ready to
Can I get
burn those sacred sparkles.
Can I get moved over to like where the kobold corpses are and stuff, so I can be in line of sight, like 30 feet that way?
Yes, you can. I can
Near
move
where
you
Lilium
to right
is, I
next to
guess?
Lilium, right?
Yep.
That'll work.
Tree buddies.
Boom.
All right.
Lilium's
So
up
I
the
got a
tree. I'm guessing throwing acorns at you. Go ahead. Sorry, what'd you do?
I got a 14 for my attack roll.
On who?
And
Or
I'm
whom?
gonna attack the one that everyone else has been attacking.
He's dead.
The one that's been laughing then. Like I'm
Okay,
gonna-
the one that's been laughing is actually on his knees. Give yourself a +1 to your attack roll there. And you said
Okay.
it was a what?
So that'll be a 15 then.
Okay, that hits.
All right, and then my D8 is a 3. So a little baby fireball comes down from the sky.
All right. Lilium, what was the saving throw on that? How did that work?
Wisdom
And it was a wisdom on his
At the-
turn.
on his turn. Yeah.
So
Let me
he
double-
gets hit for a couple points, and he finds it fucking hilarious. He is just like, he gets some sparkles.
Oh,
And they're
each
kinda-
time it takes damage, you can make a wisdom throw as well. A saving wisdom.
Oh,
wisdom
okay,
saving throw.
okay. Well, hold on. 220 and his wisdom. Nope, it's fucking hilarious. You hit him in the shoulder, and it's kind of burning into his flesh a bit, and he's like, pointing at it. Kobold's still terrified. Go ahead, Lilium.
Okay, I'm gonna aim at the
And you are in a tree.
kobold. Yes.
I'm guessing swinging your legs.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to attack the kobold that's right next to me
All right.
with a Eldritch Blast, because what else?
Pink sparkles. Go, go, go.
Pink, sparkles, go! Oh, finally. Alright, sweet.
Perfect.
It hits.
Okay, that definitely hits. Yes, ma'am.
Wow. So it
9.
looks like a
Damn. Okay. So you pink sparkle this motherfucker right out of existence. You shoot your pink sparkles at him, and he has no idea what's going on. He's staring at the cultist here. Who I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that
Who's-
person that we don't know about.
The other person you don't know about. That's laughing his ass off. And he catches a pink sparkle blast straight in the back, like right between his shoulder blades. Just collapses forward. Cultist, fucking hilarious. Pointing at him, just laughing his ass off. Okay, now again, this was a flat-footed encounter, which means that you guys got the jump on them. They were not expecting you, so they missed their turn. So
Oh
we're
my
gonna
God.
skip right through. Mara, it is your turn again.
Well, I guess I'm gonna pull my sword out of this body and swing it at the kobold that's right
You may
across
need
from
to do
me.
a strength check because that sunk in there pretty damn deep the first time. But no, go right ahead.
14, that's...
If you roll
18.
a 14 on the d20, that's going to hit. So this kobold kind of it sees his buddy or this humanoid next to it die. It looks up at you and its knees begin to kind of shake together.
Alright, I got a 6 for damage.
Okay, so do you want to decapitate it, or would you like to do something else?
This poor kobold.
I want to get him under the rib cage.
Do you want to impale him?
No, let's see. When I pull the sword out of the other guy, I swing it around horizontally
Uh-huh.
to slice him under the rib cage so there's not as much bone, resistance,
Oh, there wasn't much resistance,
and
but yes.
disembowel him.
Okay,
Dear
so
good God.
his bits kind of they like out of his body, and he looks at you, and that look of fear comes to fruition. His eyes roll back in his head, and he collapses in a pile of cobalt goo. All right.
laugh with
Did you want to
the,
move at all?
With the laughing guy. We're both laughing.
Yeah, he's looking at you, Lilium. He's like, did you see this?
I know, right?
Did you want to move?
Yeah,
Mara,
now-
because there is 0% chance of either of them doing an attack of opportunity right now.
Yeah, now that he's dead, I'd like to step over them and head towards this other kobold that's unwrapping the
move?
body that we need to deliver.
He was, yes. Do you want to move any farther than that?
No, I guess I want him to have to move if he's going to try to hit me.
Okay, cool. No problem. All right. Toshi, it is your shot, sir. And now you are on the ground, yes?
Yes.
Okay, you are on the
I
ground.
took my 2 falling damage. Okay, so... Alright, so if I move here, that is 10 feet. And that gives me line of sight to the
Correct.
kobold here,
You'd
right?
be able to shoot through Mara, right? She
Okay.
basically becomes incorporeal. No,
no,
she will.
no cover from the wagon.
Correct. You do not have cover from the wagon.
Okay. So I'm going to move there, and
Technically, he has cover. Wait, hold on.
how does he have cover from
Because it's through that square. It's still technically
Okay.
through the square.
I mean, I
Yeah,
can
take a
move
negative
out.
2 to your.
here? I can move. I can keep moving. My goal was to move, so
Okay,
I
there you go.
had a clear line of sight.
Perfect. Then you're
Yeah,
in
so
a great
if I need,
spot.
If I need
now.
to move this far, that's cool. All right, and as I'm moving, I rear back my fist like I'm throwing a
Kamehameha.
like a baseball.
Okay. Yes.
Like I'm trying to throw a baseball across the field.
Wait, can it be a softball? Can you do it kind of like around and then underhand?
No.
Okay.
Like you see the players where they're making a diving throw,
Okay.
and then it's like a sidearm kind of thing. And I'm gonna cast my Eldritch Blast
Does that mean
at
you're
its
prone?
throat.
And okay, you hit him. And you hit him for 10 force damage?
Yes.
Okay, so you nail him, and this is your penis fire, right? This is your sparkles. You throw the ball at him. It hits him in the head. His head spins around the wrong way. You hear as his neck breaks, and he falls to the ground dead.
Nice.
I laugh more.
So does the
that's gonna-
cultist.
That's gonna top off my temporary hit points again.
We're besties.
I'm not 100% sure Lilium's going to be cool with you guys killing this other humanoid, but go right
No,
ahead.
I still think it's hilarious, so it's fine.
He does as well. All right, go right ahead. It is Wynn's turn.
Alright. I got a 15 for attack.
All right.
And
That
I'm going for the
hits.
cultist.
All right.
And an 8.
An 8. Okay.
Yeah, so it's rain and fire. That's enough I can get with this dice.
So
D&D
tell me a little bit about what's actually happening here. You said that normally it's what, like a column of holy or celestial energy that's coming down from the sky.
Yep, It's bright white, like a white hot flame, so it actually looks like fire coming down from the sky.
So he does not find this funny. He is engulfed in this like white hot holy energy, the celestial force, and he throws his arms straight out to his side, looks up in the air, and it's almost like he's begging repentance for all the shitty things that he's done, and it's not quite enough for your god, and he bursts into flames and falls to the ground in
I
just
find
a
this
heaping mass.
freaking hilarious and just start laughing.
And he is done. Fantastically done. So flat-footed, pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys like that?
Yes.
Yeah, you just killed. I mean, think about what 3 enemies, even with Mara one-shotting one of them, 3 enemies did in the last one, and you guys getting a flat-footed attack on this group. That was actually +1 of you. So 5 versus 4. You guys nailed them. So they're all. There is just a bunch of there's one corpse that's just like burning in this holy fire. Disemboweled guy. Another guy who's got his head almost clean shot off. One's got his neck broken.
I'd like to see if there's anything useful on.
Hopping out of the tree and
Yeah.
poking everything with a
Let's
stick.
loot these guys.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I definitely want to remove their masks. It seems like they might be useful if
So
we
the
run into
masks-
Well, one of them was
Let me
burned.
show you. Give me just a moment. Let me see if I can show you what the masks look like. All right. So their masks are actually relatively intact. And if you give me just a moment, I will pop up what these gentlemen look like for you. I'm a little drunk, so give me just a moment. Coordination is not fantastic.
You got this. I believe
I
in
got
you,
this.
Jason.
I thank you very much, Danielle. I appreciate the shit out of that. Hang on. It's uploading right now, and I'll pop it up. Okay. See, let me know if you guys see it pop up.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that's even better.
Is that absolutely fantastic? So this is what those guys look like.
Oh,
Two
that's
of them
amazing.
had masks like this. If you'd like to collect the masks, that's fine. The weapons that they had, that's also fine. Basically, they're short sword stats, 1d6.
I want the mask. I'm gonna
not
put on the
anything
mask.
fantastic. You can totally put on that mask. That mask
Alright,
is
put it on.
fucking. You put it on, and it is fantastically fit to your face.
Yes.
It is like it was made for children.
Is that a dagger that's in their boot behind their?
Yes, Matt, that's a dagger. That's a 1d4 standard dagger. Nothing super fantastic. Hang on 1 second. I feel like something is buzzing on my desk, and I'm not 100% sure if that is my perception or not. Hang on 1 sec. Treasure. Okay, so out of the two cultists, you guys are actually able to pull a cumulative total of gold of let's see. Uh, 10 silver pieces out of each of them. So 20 silver pieces total. And out of the kobolds, 17 copper. So not a whole lot in the realm of wealth, but both of the cultists, as Matt had pointed out, or Toshi had pointed out, they both have daggers. They're very ornate. They've got some scribing on the. What languages do you guys speak?
Let's see here.
It's gonna be a language we don't.
Mara speaks Draconic.
Common and halfling.
Common, Elvish, Celestial, and Sylvan.
Okay. So Mara is actually able to decipher the script on one of the daggers, and it says, "For the Queen," on the dagger, on both of them. Actually, look like they're pretty standard. They're not fashioned particularly fantastic, but it says "For the Queen." What does that mean? So
Can I be the queen?
you can be the queen. Yes,
Okay.
absolutely. You can be. So, 2 daggers, a total of. Did someone write down the actual money loot that
Yeah,
you
I
got?
did.
Okay. And 2 short swords off of the cultist as well, and the masks. You got all of that off of them. The kobolds themselves didn't have much. Between all of them, what you could actually find that was usable, there were 6 javelins. So if you guys would like to write, or Matt, are you doing all of the loot right now?
Yep.
Okay, so 6 javelins total, and 2 rusted daggers, just kind of garbage daggers, probably not worth much at all to sell. You know, you're talking just your standard daggers, very crudely put together. Good job, guys. I'm glad we did the extra encounter.
Yes.
You guys made short work of them for sure. I think this is the first encounter you've actually ended with a hit point surplus, Toshi, versus ending with less. No one actually got hit. You absolutely slaughtered these guys hardcore. So that makes me feel better about throwing more of them at you next time around.
Oh, good.
But there you go. So did anyone actually use any abilities or first level spells this time around?
Yeah, I used the laughter one,
laughter,
so I
okay.
used one of my spells.
That works so well.
That used up my spell slot. I know,
What
I love
worked
that
well?
spell.
Oh, the laughter? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't do. He actually didn't get a chance to attack yet. None of them did.
Oh,
It was
okay.
great flavor.
So yeah, exactly. That's what it was. That was flavor. It was fantastic flavor. Well, good job, guys. So as
How much
we're
experience would we get from that?
from that, let's see, 2 cultists. You get an additional 50 plus 75.
25 total.
Say that again. 125 total. Yeah.
Wait, yeah, I thought you said 75. 75 or 125?
It was 75 and 50.
So, how much is that each?
125 divided by 4, excuse me.
31.25.
Yep.
Rounding
30.
down.
Go ahead
Okay.
and round up if you want. 32 experience, that's fine.
Okay, so 228.
So let me ask you, for just a little bit of feedback, this week versus last week. Last week, the combat seemed slower, and that everyone wasn't quite as engaged in that. We had a lot of most of this week was combat versus roleplay. What do you think about this week versus last week?
I like the combat in this week.
You did? Is there anything specific that you guys liked more? Was it the kind of environmentals, being able to like be up a tree or up on a haboob or
Yeah,
hoodoo?
versus an open field, which is what we
Okay.
had
Yeah.
before.
It's very
The terrain
okay.
helped a lot.
So terrain actually helps with the good deal. That helps me kind of plan some of the yeah. If you guys see a tree and you want to climb it, fucking climb it. If it's a bush and you guys are like, I want to climb this tree, I'm like, oh, okay, cool, it's a tree now. It's all 2D. And like Matt, if you wanted to, I had some plans in mind. If you wanted to end up like jumping from the hoodoo to the to this thing next to it, I was going to give you like an acrobatics check to try to jump that. If one of these guys had actually had a damn round of attack, they were probably going to set Danielle's tree on fire.
Yay!
I think who was I talking to? Matt, was it you that I was talking about how last week in a session that I was an actual player in, I climbed a tree and the DM didn't know what to do. And I told him he should have set my tree on fire, and he's like, damn, that was a really good idea. I have a half-orc ranger, and I'm like, cool, I want to climb this tree. And he just had no idea how to get me out of it. And I was just sitting there every round of attack. He was like, do you want to move? I'm like, nope, I'm going to sit right here in this tree, and I'm going to nail that guy, and that guy, and that guy, and that guy. I had an ability that's called Twin Attack. I get to attack twice per round. Rangers in 4E are just like single target monsters. So you roll 2d20, you take the highest, and you apply that to 2 targets. You take like 1d8 damage on both of them, plus, I don't know, plus 2 or something like that for my bow.
Jeez.
But it's pretty incredible. Fantastic. So let's see. I recorded this. I'm going to go ahead and stop recording.